Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Crack That Turning Problems into Solutions. This is me Priyasha Das, and today in this video we'll be taking up the concepts and the previous year question of time and work. The question right now on your screen is a previous year question of ZAT, and I just wanted to start the concepts with the help of an example and with the help of a question, and previous year questions can be the best way to get started with so that you have an idea of what is really asked in the exams and what kind of questions are the basic part of the ZAT examination. To be honest, this question is not involving any concepts of LCM, efficiency, work done per day, etc., things. Because I am pretty sure that before coming to this video, you might be knowing the few concepts about time and work, where you must be learning that the first basic thing to find out in time and work is what is the work done in one day. Then to find out the work done in few days, you need the LCM, you need the efficiency. But this question doesn't require any such information. What information is required to solve this question is pretty much related to the same chapter we did before, that is time, speed, and distance. While teaching you the concepts of time, speed, and distance, I told you that this is nothing but a chapter of A multiplied with B is equals to C, which means that if we multiply two terms, the product is constant. So here, in the case of time, speed, and distance, we took it as time into speed is equals to distance. And in the case of solving the time and work questions, we would be considering this to be the number of man hours. Now, man hours can be the time which the man has spent doing some job. This man hour multiplied with the number of days in which he does the job is equals to the total work which has been completed. Now, if we keep this concept in our mind and get started with the questions without using any concepts of LCM, efficiency, and the work done per day, we can directly get started with this question and we can solve this question easily. So, let's try to understand what information is provided to us in this question. In this question, it is directly mentioned that there are 6 technicians who are working for a total of 10 hours to build a project. So, I have my first information with me that 6 people for 10 hours work together, and this will mean that the work is equals to 60 hours of work. Now, the next information is with each working at the same rate, so of course, there's no point of efficiency being added here. If 6 technicians start to build the server at 11 a.m. and with one technician per hour added beginning at 5 p.m., what time will the server be completed? So it's an interesting question. First of all, we need to see what is constant for us till now. From 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., that is for 6 hours, we can see that no extra technician is added in the game. So, because no extra technician is added, we can simply do one thing. We can see that in 6 hours, how much of work needs to be done by 6 people. So, this is what is the formula we have already done. Man hours into the number of days is equals to work. So, the number of men are 6 with me right now, and the time or the day, in case of the day you can add the time, so the time will be 6 hours, and if you multiply it you will get to know that in the 6 hours you have completed 36 hours of work out of the total 60 hours of work. That means the amount of work which is left with us would be equals to 60 minus 36, that is 24 hours of work. Now, this 24 hours of work will be completed by every hour adding up a new person. So, in the next hour, that means 5 to 6 p.m., whatever work will be done between 5 to 6 p.m., it will be done by 7 people. So, that means if I check the time from 5 to 6, I can see that 7 hours of the work will be completed. Similarly, if I check at 7 to 8, then we would be not 7 to 8, it should actually be equals to 6 to 7. So if I check the next panel from 6 to 7, then 8 people will join and 8 people will together work and complete 8 hours of work. I needed 24 hours of work, and already I have completed 15 hours of work till 7 p.m. Now, from 7 to 8, one more person will join, that will make it 9 hours of work, and 9 plus 15 gives me 24 hours of work. Therefore, all the 24 hours will be completed, and that means 24 plus 36, total 60 hours of work completed by 9 people at 8 p.m. So that means 8 p.m. is the time when the entire job or the project will be completed. And if I go back and check my options, then option D will be my correct answer, because till 5 p.m. 6 people were working, and after every hour new people were added. So every hour I was just adding one extra hour, like 7, 8, 9, and I consequently got my total work of 60 hours done. So you saw how easily this previous year paper of ZAT question was solved using just the concept of multiplying the number of men into the time and resulting into the work done. And this is true. Generally, the questions of ZAT are more common sense oriented than formula oriented. So, if you understood this question, please like this video, share it with your friends, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet. I'll meet you in the next video with more concepts on time and work. Until then, please take care and thanks for watching.